expiry, जैसा कि हमने कहा था, we'll have only 2 weekly sessions afternoon. So here we are starting that. Next session would be on Thursday. For today's session, we have Deven Mehta sir with us, who will be taking up this Sensex expiry. We'll start with the Sensex outlook, strikes on radar, important updates. Then we'll move towards the other indices and share a trade whenever we feel is the right time. Then we'll move towards the BTST. Deven sir, good afternoon. I hope you can hear me and see me.
Yes, Anuj, I can see you. I can hear you. Good afternoon. We'll start the session. I'll just share my. I hope my screen is visible. I've already.
Yes, sir. Your screen is visible.
Okay, great. So we'll start with Nifty. We'll cover Bank Nifty as well, and then we'll try to get some trade if possible because it's a weekly expiry of Sensex, and we'll also try to take some queries if possible. And there are some stocks on my radar. Okay, so there are some stocks also on my radar for overnight. So I'll definitely recommend if I find any. So currently Nifty is trading at 24,580-600 levels, and today's low is exactly near 24,500, and the low is 24,502. So I think Nifty is trading in a tight range, and on the higher side, Nifty is facing resistance and selling pressure, whereas on the lower side 24,500 is acting as a strong support. Even today's low is around 24,500 levels itself. So I think currently Nifty is trading in this particular range. On the higher side, I think until and unless Nifty do not close above 24,850, there will be some pressure from the higher levels as well. So it is trading in a range. Once it surpasses 24,850, we can see a move towards 25,100 levels in the coming days. But a good breakout above 24,850 is more important for Nifty. Now we'll also talk about Bank Nifty. So Bank Nifty currently it is trading at 55,670 levels. I think today on the opening itself it has made a new lifetime high, and we have seen a profit booking from that particular levels. I think on the lower side now the immediate support will be around 55,400 levels. If it breaches that particular level, then we can see some more profit booking into Bank Nifty. Comparatively, Bank Nifty is stronger than Nifty, and hence I think any bullish view should be kept into Bank Nifty. Whereas if anyone wants to trade some bearish view, then one can look at Nifty. So Nifty is comparatively weaker than Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty looks more stronger. I think
Sorry, I can see more people are joining in. Just give us a minute. Deven sir is back. Deven sir, can you hear me? You're on mute, sir.
Okay. Yes, I can hear you. There was some technical issues, and I just got logged out from here. I have again corrected that. So I was talking about the BTST trade. I hope we have covered Nifty and Bank Nifty. I hope the levels are clear for Bank Nifty as well. I was just sharing one BTST. So one BTST is BDL Bharat Dynamics is the trade. One can buy near this level 1980. I think overall defense counters are doing well, and I think BDL can be a good 38 in BDL, and target will be around 2050 levels. So I think overall structure is good. We have seen that the index have corrected from the higher levels, but BDL is holding. So I think the structure is positive and it can move towards 2050 levels. So BDL is the BTST for today. I'm also tracking some of the other stocks for BTST or CDI as well. So I'll just share that. Before going ahead, I'll just share the Sensex strike price. So yes, Nifty has shown kind of a bounce back from lower levels. We'll try to track some call option right now as it is bouncing from the support levels. So 80,900 is the strike price which is on my radar. So I'll just share the chart of 80,900 call. Yeah. So this is the intraday chart, and I think currently just 15 minutes prior to this time, I think it has made a low of around 29, and it is trading at 65, 66 level right now. So I think there is a volatile move. Nifty is bouncing from the support, and that's why call options are gaining some momentum. But I think there is resistance around 112 in this particular option. So we'll wait. There is no clear view. The market is stuck into the range. Crossing Nifty above 24,600 will be a crucial level for now, for the next 1 hour. So I think we'll be tracking this particular strike price. We'll see how it works, and if we get a breakout above that levels, we'll definitely try to catch this particular trade. So 80,900 call is on my radar. We'll be tracking that particular call option. Other than that, I have one CDI call as well, that is Hindustan Zinc. I'll just share the charts of the same. It is looking good. Yeah, so Hindustan Zinc currently trading at 469, 470 levels. It has given a strong breakout about 200 exponential moving average. Overall setup is positive. I think one can enter this particular counter for CDI, short to medium term kind of a trade for 1 week almost. So one can enter this particular counter near 470. Stop loss will be around 457, which is close to its strong support of 200 exponential moving average. So 457 will be the stop loss for this particular counter. And on the higher side, I think 500 can be the target for Hindustan Zinc. So yes, Hindustan Zinc, this is one of the CDI call one should look at, and one can trade this particular CDI call. Anuj, I'm tracking the call option. It is trading at 52 right now. We'll take some queries as we have seen some sideways move into Nifty as well as Sensex, and there are some option decays. Reason being that there was huge premium today throughout the day, and in the last hour we are seeing some decay into the options. So I think we'll take some queries. We'll be tracking the call option, but if I get the opportunity, then only we will enter, or else we will try to take some queries, and there are stock specific moves, so we'll try to give some BTST as well if possible. So we can take some queries now.
Sure, sir. The first one would be Concord Biotech, 20 shares at 741. Got in IPO. Should I hold more?
Concord Biotech bought in IPO. Okay, at what price?
741.
Okay, great. So I think 741 is the buying price. It is trading at 1830. So I think the gains are very nice. I think one should keep a trailing stop loss of 1750. 1750 is the breakout level for this particular counter. It is near its 200 exponential moving average, and we have seen kind of a good up move from that particular level itself. So 1750 के नीचे जाता है तो exit कर लेना चाहिए, तब तक hold करना चाहिए. I think this counter can move towards 2000 levels as well in the coming days. So overall setup is good. 1750 should be the trailing stop loss.
Ather Energy Limited.
Ether, right?
Yeah.
Uh, I think the history is very less in this particular counter. काफी छोटा चार्ट यहाँ पे दिख रहा है. सपोर्ट्स की बात करूँ 302 300 के आसपास एक सपोर्ट है, वो स्टॉप लॉस रख के होल्ड कर सकते हैं काउंटर. I think on the higher side resistance is around 327 330 levels. So it is trading in a range. I think once it crosses 330, then only we can see some up move in this counter. Fresh buying should be avoided right now.
Sir, RCF at 157. Hold or exit 1000 shares.
157. I think RCF has given a good breakout today. It is up by around 8% right now. 157 is the buying price, right? So I think one should definitely hold. 162 is the current market price. We have seen a good volumes today, and all the fertilizer stocks have moved well today. So I think one can hold. One can keep the stop loss around 155, just 2 rupees below the buying price, and one can hold. I think the volumes are good. This stock can further continue towards 170 levels. If it comes near 170, one can try to book profit at that levels as well. So overall structure is positive. 170 could be the target.
Sir, Tata Motor.
Tata Motors, I think it is facing some resistance around 735 levels, and we have seen some profit booking from that levels. On the lower side, support is around 690. So 690 के ऊपर जब तक है तब तक काउंटर में थोड़ा सा साइडवेज मूव देखने मिल सकता है. अबव 730 आई थिंक एक अच्छा अप मूव देखने मिल सकता है. So until and unless it is trading in a range, it can be trade sideways, but above 730, 735, it can trade and move higher towards 755 levels as well. So overall structure में थोड़ा सा sideways देखने मिल सकता है. नीचे में support पे ध्यान रखें 690 के आसपास strong support.
Sir, Paytm buying at 870.
Paytm, I think overall the chart structure is positive. Is it 870 or 970 the buying price?
870.
870. So the buying price is good. I think one has purchased near breakout levels itself. So one should definitely hold. Overall counter is positive. One can try to, if it is purchased for short to medium term, I think one can book profit around 925, can book partial profits and trail the stop loss around 910 for the rest of the quantity. So I think overall setup is positive. We have seen some kind of a profit booking from higher levels of around 950. It is trading at 925. One can book partial profits, and 910 can be the trailing stop loss for the trade.
Sir, your view on BSC for BTST?
I think overall exchange counters are doing well, and I'll just share the charts of BSC. Yes, so I think overall exchange counters are doing well. BSC again has traded well, is forming high top high bottom formation from last 3 days. It has given a breakout about 2540 levels. Currently buying this particular counter as a BTST would be quite risky, I think, because overall it has shown a good run up, and we can witness some kind of a profit booking possible, as seems to be in a overbought zone. So I think overall structure is positive. Is if one is having any long position, one can trail their stop loss to 2640. But from the current levels, there will be the risk reward ratio will not be favorable. So one should avoid this particular counter for BTST.
Sir, LT Foods.
Okay, I think overall structure is positive. After a breakout, we have seen a good rally in this particular counter, and currently it is trading around 443 levels. I think those who are holding 425 should be the trailing stop loss in this particular counter, and one can hold. It is trading very close to the resistance of 450 levels and 450, 452 levels, and it is trying to hold that particular levels. I think if it sustains above 452, it will continue to give some more rally towards 500 levels as well. But as of now, it is trading near resistance. If it is purchased from lower levels, one can try to book partial profits. And 425 should be the trailing stop loss in this particular counter.
Sir, Indian Bank view?
Indian Bank, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so yesterday, even today, Indian Bank have recorded a new lifetime high, and we have seen some kind of a profit booking from the higher levels. Anyone who has purchased from the higher levels, a trailing stop loss should be around 620 rupees. 620 का stop loss एक trailing रख के hold कर सकते हैं. आज के दिन में थोड़ा सा प्रॉफिट बुकिंग देखने मिला है. अगर लोअर लेवल से काफी लोअर लेवल से अगर बाय किया हुआ है, पार्शियल क्वांटिटी बुक कर सकते हैं. 620 का ट्रेलिंग स्टॉप लॉस रख सकते हैं. ओवरऑल काउंटर पॉजिटिव है. थोड़ा सा साइडवेज होके फिर से एक अप मूव दिखाने का चांसेस इसमें दिख रहा है. 620 कैन बी द स्टॉप लॉस.
Sir, Elin Electronics, ELIN.
I think from last 2-3 days we have seen some kind of a profit booking in this particular counter. The support is around 155 levels, which is close to its 50-day exponential moving average. I think if it breaks that particular levels, one should try to exit. And if anyone has purchased this particular counter, 155 should be the strict stop loss. On the higher side, I think 178, 180 is the resistance level. Once it sustains above that, I think then only we can see some further up move towards 200 levels in this particular counter. Till then, one should avoid, and if anyone is having 155 should be the stop loss.
Sir, Syngene.
Sure. Avinash, before going to the next query, I think we were tracking 80,900 call option. It was trading around 50, 55 levels prior, and now it is trading at 25. As we already discussed, there is a decay into the options, and that's why we haven't purchased any of the call or put, as the premiums were high throughout the day. And in the last hour, we are seeing some kind of a decay in all the options. So we haven't purchased any particular call or put option, and we are concentrating on some stock specific action. So yes, Avinash, you were talking about some query.
Sir, Syngene, Syngene.
Okay, I think overall structure is weak in this particular counter. We have seen that there it witnessed some bounce back, but resistance is faced around 655, and again it witnessed some profit booking from that levels. I think structure is weak. One should avoid fresh buying in this particular counter. If anyone is holding 630 can be the stop loss. If it breaches down, then it can again correct towards 600 levels. Overall structure is weak. One should try to look in this particular counter only above 655 levels. If it closes above that, then only we can see some kind of a bounce in this particular counter. But reversals, it will take time for this counter. So overall structure is weak. One should avoid, and those who are holding 630 can be their stop loss.
Sir, NTPC Green Energy.
NTPC green, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Overall structure is weak. I think it tries to bounce back, but again we have seen some profit booking. 120 is the level. 118, 120. Once it crosses that level, then only we can see some good up move. On the lower side, support is around 102. So 102 can be the stop loss those who are holding, and I think it can move higher towards 120 25 levels, only above 118. So I think upside is capped in this particular counter, whereas support is placed around 102 levels.
Sir, IFCI 100 shares at 21.
IFCA, right?
Yeah.
I think it is. May I know the buying price at what price one has purchased?
21.
It is purchased at 21 levels. I think the buying price is very nice. If it is purchased at 21, currently it is trading at 66 levels. So I think definitely one can hold. I think 61 should be the trailing stop loss for this particular counter. थोड़ा सा पार्शियल प्रॉफिट अभी भी बुक कर सकते हो 61 के आसपास अगर आता है तो और उसके नीचे क्लोज होता है तो आई थिंक पूरा प्रॉफिट बुक करके एग्जिट करना चाहिए. रेजिस्टेंस फेस कर रहा है हायर लेवल्स पे एंड इट इज करेक्टेड फ्रॉम 72 levels. So I think 60 to 61 can be the stop loss, and one can try to book partial profit at these levels and can trail stop loss for the rest of the quantity.
Sir, Idea Forge and Bharat Forge for June month.
Idea Forge, right?
And Bharat Forge.
Okay, I think Idea Forge is looking good. The overall structure is good. It has retested the lower levels and again shown a good bounce back from the support of 500 levels. So I think one can definitely look at Idea Forge. It is looking well. 530 should be the stop loss, which is very close to 200 exponential moving average. So 530 can be the stop loss. Once it surpasses 585 levels, I think this stock can move towards 650 levels as well. So overall structure is positive for Idea Forge. One can definitely look at buying in this particular counter. 530 can be the stop loss for Idea Forge. The second one was Bharat Forge. Even Bharat Forge is looking good. I think one can also go long in this particular stock. Overall structure is positive. We have seen a bounce back from the support levels. 1230 can be the stop loss in this particular counter. Even this is looking stronger. Even Idea Forge is looking stronger. This stock can move towards 1340, 1350 levels in the coming days. So overall structure is positive. Even Bharat Forge look good, and the stop loss can be around 1230 levels.
So NTPC.
NTPC, right?
Yeah.
I think overall structure is weak. We have seen lot of lower bottom formation in this particular counter, facing resistance on the higher levels. 350 is the strong resistance. Until and unless it do not cross 350, one should avoid buying this particular counter. On the lower side, support is around 325, currently trading very near to the support levels. If it breaches that levels, I think this can correct towards 305 levels as well. Structure is weak, one should avoid NTPC.
Sir, any update on the Sensex?
No, there is no update as we were tracking 80,900 call. We have seen a decay in that particular option. It was 50, 55. Currently, it is 18. So, as we already discussed, there is a decay into the options. Sensex Nifty is moving very sideways, and both the calls and puts are going down. So, I think we should avoid any call or put options buying for today, and we haven't taken the trade, but there is stock specific action. So one should look at BTST and the CDI, which we have already given.
So Vedanta.
Okay, I think overall metal counters are trading sideways with a high volatility. I think on the higher side, 4 450 is the resistance for Vedanta. It is trying to hold the support levels of 425 levels. I think structure is sideways in this particular counter. One should try to go long only above 450 if it sustains and closes above 450. Till then, one should avoid on the lower side. It has bounced from the support of 425. If it breaches that support levels, it can correct towards 400 levels. So broadly, there is a range of 50 points in this particular stock. 400 to 450 currently trading between that levels. So I think one should avoid buying fresh in this particular counter.
So Vodafone Idea.
Again,